Welcome to PE theory class for secondary students. We are still at the discussion about Unit 1, which is planning in sports. And this is just a part 2 of the discussion about the tournaments. And for today, we will be having a discussion about fixtures, how to make a knockout fixture tournament. So we shall get started. In knockout tournament, the first thing that we need to know is about number of team. We have to identify the number of teams. So number of team is represented by NT. And like for example, if the number of team is 4, we will just be using a formula in getting the number of game. So the formula of getting the number of game or NG is number of team minus 1. So this is the formula that we will be using. If we were going to apply it, if we have 4 teams here, team A, B, C, and D, following this formula, let's compute. Number of team is 4 minus 1. So number of game will be 3. Will be 3. So we have 4 teams here. Team A and Team B will go for game 1. Team C and Team D will go for game 2. The winner for this game 1, will advance to the next round. So with the winner on this game, so we will call it winner 1 here, and here is winner 2. They'll meet in the finals, and they will go play in a championship round. So this is how we used to make a fixture for number of teams. Like same example, if we will just go ahead with the same example, like for example, the number of team is 8. Following the formula, number of game is equal to number of teams minus 1. 1 here is constant. So just apply 8 minus 1, it would be 7. So meaning in 8 teams, we will be having 7 games. Let's find out. Team A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, now let's now do the knockout fixture. This is game 1, game 2, game 3, game 4. Winner here will be called as winner 1. Winner here will be called as winner 2. They'll meet here for game number 5. Game 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Winner here will be called winner 3. And here is winner 4. Winner here is will be in game number 6. So if you notice, looking at the team here vertically, this is what we call the first round of elimination. Those team who win on this round will advance to the next column, this column, and this will be the second round of elimination. Now, those team who lost from the very first or during the primary round, since this is a knockout, as we discussed previously, they will be out of the tournament. They will get out of the tournament. Now, moving forward, whoever will be the winner, same here, whoever team who will get lost from this round will automatically be out of the competition. So the winner will advance to the next round. It will be the third round and that will be finals. So the winner here will be called winner number 5, and the winner here will be called winner number 6, and they will go play during finals. This is finals. And this will be game 7. See here, 7, 7. All right. So this is how we do the game elimination using knockout round. Of course, as the number of team increases, there would be also some rules to be applied, like the buy rules and the seeding rules and such. Now, let's try to look one more example. Let's try to look at if the number of team is 12. If the number of team is 12, applying this formula, number of team minus 1, so it will be 11. But if we're going to make a fixture, we will be having 11th here, 11th number of game, but the third placer match, or the third place match, or we commonly known it as a bronze match, is not included in here. If we will include the bronze match is the third place match. If we wanted to find out who is going to be the third placer, we have to add one more round, making 11 plus 1, making 12 number of game. How so? Let's find out. If we have 12, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. If we have 12, in this rule, take note of this. In this fixture, a buy rule will be applied, which I am going to discuss later. And when I say buy rule, there is also half rule to be implemented, again, to be discussed later. Okay? So, in order for us to know which team is going to play on the first round, we have to limit only the first round of teams into 8. And later on, I'm going to discuss why. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we'll cut it from here and we'll put this as by 1, by 2, by 3, and by 4. Okay. Again, later on, we will go back to the same example and discuss it further. Let's have, remember, we're looking at the 12 games. Okay. 11, if it's the third place, is not included. So this is 1, game 2, game 3, and game 4. The winner of this will be called winner 1 and has to play with by 1. And who is by 1? Letter I. The winner here will be called as winner 2 and has to play with by 2. And who is by 2? Letter J. The winner here has to play, will be called winner 3 and has to play with by number 3, which is letter K. By 3. And here, winner 4 has to play with by number 4, and that is L. So it will be this. If this is, let me just use another pen here. So this will be 1, game 2, game 3, game 4. This is game 5, game 6, game 7, and game 8. We have 4 more. Okay. So the winner here will be called winner 5, and the winner here will be called winner 6 has to play. Here is winner 7. Here is winner 8 has to play. So this game now will be called game number 9, and here is game number 10. Now, the winner here in game number 9 will be called winner 9. Here is winner 10. And this is the finals, which is 11 or finals. Now, since a player has gone a long way, and if we wanted to find out who will be the third placer will be the team who got lost from game number 10 and game number 9. All right? So the loser from these two games, if we will allot another or extra round to identify who's going to be the third placer, that's the time we need to do another match before the finals. So normally this is happening during the competition. Again, we will go back. I'm going to explain later on in detail as to how come we had this buy and how this buy has come up and all. I'm going to discuss it little further, little later. Let's move on. Next, have. In knockout system, we are following two half. We are following upper half, or I shall say UH, and lower half LH. If, for example, following this half, if, for example, we have even number of teams, say we have 4 teams, the formula of getting the upper half and the lower half would be, this is the number of team, right? It will be number of teams over 2. Again, if it is even number of teams. What is even number of teams? Say 2, 4, 8, 16. Right? So it will be 4 divided by 2 means 2. So 2 teams would be upper, 2 teams would be lower. So both of teams. Okay, so A, B, C, D, 4 teams. So if I'm going to split it into half, so upper team is 2, lower team is 2. Game 1, game 2. If it is odd number, it applies a little different rule. Okay? So for upper, take note of this. For upper, we are following number of team plus 1 divided by 2. 2 here is constant. Same here. The denominator 2 here is constant. So let's say we have 7 team plus 1, 17 plus 1, all right, divided by 2. So it will be 6, sorry, it will be 8, 2, meaning 4. So there are 4 teams who would be on the upper portion. Now let's try to find if it is, remember the number of team is 7, okay? If it is 4, it is expected that the 3 teams would be placed on the lower portion of the half. We'll find out. If it is the lower team, we have to follow this formula. Number of team minus 1 over 2 or divided by 2. Again, 7 minus 1 by 2. This is 6 over 2. It will be 3. 4 and 3. If you're going to project it, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 4 teams on the upper and 3 teams here on the lower. Yeah. What's the importance of doing this half? Why there is a need for us to understand and make this half? Can we just follow a normal one where we can, make fixture in a knockout game? Mostly, half system is used if the number of team is big or quite large. Mostly if it's like say 15 or at least more than 8. At least more than, because 8 is still simple, but if you go beyond 8, say 9, so mostly this is the half system is being followed. Okay? Now let's go back to uh here. Remember the half system, okay? This is the formula. If you can take a screenshot of this. Now let's talk about the buys. Now buy is an advantage. During the draw lots, fixture is being formed. If the tournament just got started, normally they are identifying by having draw lots. But in the case if there is an existing winner from the previous year, normally they are giving the buy to those who won championship and runner-up title. In order for us to get the buy, you have to understand this. You have to, in order for us to get the buy, we have to follow the power of twos. What is power of twos? Power of twos means 2 multiplied by 2 will be 4. Multiplied by 2. Multiplied by 2, it will be 8. 8 multiplied by 2, it would be 16. Multiplied by 2, it would be 32, and so on and so forth. So getting this becomes the power of 2. Yes, this is the power of 2. So this is constant. So whenever we're talking about buy, you should always remember also the power of 2. And those are 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64, so on and so forth. Okay, but we will just stop until 64 because this is quite a quite big number, and this is constant. You have to remember this. So in determining the buy, we have to subtract the power of twos from the number of teams. Okay? Now let's have an example for it. Now, for example, we have 6 number of teams. Number of teams is 6. Now, in getting the buy, it would be the next, the word is next. The next power of twos minus number of team. Take a look at this. In order for us to get the buy, the next power of twos minus the number of team. Given the number of team here, which is 6, the next or the largest number from the number of team here, it would be 8 in this example. You should get it. So in this case, 8 here is the next number of 2. So 8 minus 6, it would be 2. Other words, 2, we will be having 2 buys in here. So if we have team A, B, C, the other 2 team will become a buy. In order for us to identify buy is not required to play in the first round of elimination. Let me repeat. It does not require to play during the first round of elimination. So E and F here are buy 1 and buy 2. The buys are going to play on the second round of elimination. We'll try to project it. So, how many, if we have 6 teams, how many number of games are we looking into? Let's apply the formula here. The first formula, number of game is 6, number of team minus 1, 6 minus 1 equals 5. So we are looking at 5 games here. Let's try to find out. So this is game 1. This is game 2. Where is game 3 becoming? Here. Winner 1 here will be playing against by 1. Who is by 1? E. And this will be called as game number 3. Now here, winner 2 has to play with by 2 here. And who is by 2? Team F. And this will be game number 4. Whoever will win here, winner 3, winner 4 for finals, and this will become game 5. Now, if your competition wants to know where is the bronze match or the third placer match, you have to insert another round before fifth game from the loser team here. And this will become 6 games. Again, that depends upon the tournament. But most commonly, like in a team game, they wanted to find out, they wanted to find who will be the third placer. So they are placing another extra round for a bronze match. Okay, so the power of 2. Now, going back here, what if we do have quite number of teams? Okay, let's go again identifying the buys. Okay, remember our previous example? Just going to put it on the side. Remember our previous example, 12. What if we have 12 number of team? We have 12. So let us first find out how many buys will be in this team. So what is the formula of getting a buy? Next power of 2 is minus team. So in this case, what are the next power of 2 here? 16. So 16 minus 12, it will be 4. So 4 will become the buy for 12 number of team. Remember here on the first example, we'll do it again. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L. Is this 12? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So keeping in mind that we have 4 buys here, now we will apply the half system. Remember how many teams are going for the upper portion and how many teams are going for the lower portion. Let's have the formula. Okay. Since this is an even number, we'll have to go for the formula for even number. So what's the formula? Number of team over 2. Okay? So if this is 12 over 2, so both upper and lower will be getting 6 team. That we need to divide right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So here is the division of the half system. Now, the next important thing to know is how to distribute the buy. If you have last year's winner, last year's runner-up, last year's second runner-up, third runner-up, because we are looking at 4 buys here. Okay? 4 buys here. Okay. So in getting and placing the buy in the fixture, this is constant. You have to put the buy number 1 on the last team on the lowest portion. So this is buy 1. Again, last team on the low half. Buy 2 is the first team on the upper half. Okay, we have 1, we have 2. Now, we have to look for 2 more buys. The third buy will be placed on the first team of the lower half. So this will become buy 3. And buy 4 is the last team 4 on the upper half by 4. And you just have to repeat the process. Okay? So again, by 1 is from the last team of the low, by 2 is the first team from the up, by 3 is the first team from the low half, and by 4 is the last team from the half, from the upper half. So this is the pattern. You can continue. If we have to have by number 5, then it will be this one, K. So we have identified that A is by, this is by. Okay? So let's try to move on to the fixture. How many teams are we looking here? I mean, how many games? Okay, let's now try to how many games. So in determining number of game, let's apply the formula. Number of team minus is equal to number of team minus 1. 12 minus 1, it will be 11. You remember the first example I gave you earlier, 11. But this 11 game, the bronze match is not yet included. We have to take note on this. If in order for us to identify our third place, we have to put extra game, and it will make it 12 games. Okay, we'll try to solve this out now. So this is game 1, game 2, game 3, game 4. Notice that during the first round of elimination, all the buys didn't play. They will start to play from the second round of elimination. Whoever win here will be called as winner 1 and has to play with buy 2. Whoever will be here will be called as winner 2 and has to play with buy 4. This will be game number 5. This will be game number 6. Winner here will be called as winner 3 and has to play with by 3. For game number 7, number 6, number 5. 4, 3, 2, 1. Winner here will be called as winner 4 and needs to play with by 1 in game 8. Remember, we are looking at 11 for the finals and 12 for 12 games if we wanted to know for the bronze match. Somebody wins here will be called winner 5 and here will become winner 6 for game number 9. Advance to the third round, advance to the third round. This will be winner 7 and winner 8 for game 10. The winner here, this is what I'm talking about. We are now down to the last portion for the finals. For game 11, it will be winner 9 and winner 10. Now, the bronze match will fall from the losers, the loser of this game, game 10 and game 9. Okay, the losers has to go and play for extra match, and that will become bronze match. So that's it. What happened if we don't follow the buy system? It's not going to be balanced and not going to be fair. Balance means most of the player will be having a continuous game and more than 1 or 2 game, and that is very unfair for the other team who are getting less. So in order for us to keep the balance and accuracy of the fixture, we have to make. Okay. So now after this, if we were going to put it on a schedule, it will become like this. Schedule. Okay. So in game 1, it will be from B, name of the team, versus C. So this is game 1. B and C. You just have to copy all the details here. Game 2 will be from B and C. Look here. Game 2, it will be from D team versus E team. I am putting a blank here. Suppose the team name is a country, so you can put France here and you can put Italy here, right? So on and so forth. That's why it's blank. So from game 1 to game 11, until game 11, you have to follow. Okay. Now let's try to, this is game 11 is a bronze match. It is bit, okay, let me just finish this. Game 3 is, where is game 3? H versus I. Game 4 is J versus K. Game 5, where is game 5? Oh, now game 5 is the second round. We will be by a by one number name of the team versus winner 1. The winner between this, if for example B wins, we'll put B team here. Game 6. Game 6 is between winner 2 versus by 4. For example, winner 2 who win here, for example, E, and circle it, put E here. Game 7, by 3 versus winner 3. Who wins here? Say I. Game 8 is winner 4 versus by 1. Who wins in game 4? Say K. Game 9. Game 9 starts the third round of elimination. So it's a match between winner 5 and winner 6. So winner 5, for example, the winner is this one, D. So I'll put B here again. Winner 6, I'll put by 4. So B4. Game 10. Game 10 is between winner 7 versus winner 8. So in winner 7, if I have by number 3 win here, I'll put by 3. And in winner 8, if I put K here, K. Now, for game 11, we have to look for the losers from winner from game 9 and game 10. So for example, the winner in game 9 is the by 4 and the winner for game 10 is K. So we'll go jump straight to the finals. This is the finals. Okay. So it will be winner. Look at your fixture here. Winner 9. Who is your winner 9? By 4 versus winner 10. Look at your fixture. Winner 10 will be K. Okay, and this is the finals. Whoever will lose from the final will be the runner-up or will be the silver placer or second placer. Now for the bronze match, the losers, so this is the losers, B team and by 3. So they need to play loser. Normally in a knockout, they are not following it. But some of the tournament, the rules is defined that on this round of competition, on the third round, whoever will be lost. Then they will have to play for another round to determine who's going to be the third placer or the bronze match. Okay, so it will be loser 9, which is here B, versus loser 10, which is by 3. So you have your fixture here and you have your game schedule here. Normally in the game schedule, all the details has been written, like the dates and the venue of the game. All right? So this is how you are going to make a fixture using half system and using all the formula. The next, when you come to my class, get ready because you will be getting a sit work following all the formula here. Thank you.